international trade while at the Nigeria Customs Service was short-lived, as he left for further studies at the Polytechnic Ibadan, where he obtained his ordinary national diploma (OND) in commerce and marketing in 1977. He later enrolled for a Bachelor of Science BSc degree in business administration through correspondence at the University of Eastern Washington, United States of America, and graduated in 1981. As a young star, Rotimi was sociable. He understood all the current dance steps with relish. It was during his youthful escapades that he met, for the first time, a lady of virtue and candor, Bosede Aduni.
That time, it was in St. Charles, Oshogbo, and I was in Oshogbo too, just for 1 year. I've been in Ibadan for long, but I just went to Oshogbo for a year course, and that is where we met. The whole thing started like a dream, and to God be the glory, everything came to reality. That was 5 years after courtship, and we married legally in 1982, precisely October 2nd, 1982.
Sincerity, faithfulness, commitment, temperance, and patience from both sides were the ingredients needed for the two lovers to establish a solid foundation for their relationship. Ever since, and even up till now, both Rotimi and Bosede had lived together like Siamese twins.
God knew where I'm going and decided to give me the right field and a co-pilot.
And to the glory of God, the marriage has been blessed with 4 lovely children, Mayowa, Temitope, Tayemishe, and Muiwa, all of whom are a pride and source of joy to their parents.
The best way I describe my dad would be a man that is loving, a man that is very caring, and a man that is sincere. He's also the kind of man or father that would make sure every one of his family members is the best version of themselves. He will go to any lengths to make sure you're the best version of yourself as possible. He's very, very supportive as well. He gives ample support to his young ones and his brothers and sisters as well. Throughout my life and my education, I could always count on his support. He's my biggest supporter, he's my biggest fan. He encourages me a lot. Even while completing my doctorate degree, when I had doubts and I was very confused, he would advise me and give me a lot of support and just give you that extra bit of energy that would propel you to want to just do the best and complete, and he enabled me to complete my degree.
Chibotimi Obesun is also a disciplined person. Like for me now, even though I'm his daughter and I say, and I call him chairman all the time, I dare not tell him I don't know in business, or when it comes to things that has to do with what I'm doing. I can't tell him I don't know, because he's someone that wants to be thorough. He wants you to know exactly what you are doing, and which is what I've also passed down to those that I'm working with. I try to achieve excellence as well, and I always want them to know exactly what they're doing, because that's what I've also been taught.
Owing to prolonged military rule before the 1979 Second Republic took off, the legislative arm of government was non-existent. However, with the advent of civil rule, the legislative arm was inaugurated, And so Rotimi Obeyesun's work experience started as a reporter with the Oyo State House of Assembly. Because of some exigencies, Rotimi and his contemporaries were given accelerated promotions in order to fill some vacuum. As a result, he rose to level 12 cadre as a deputy editor within just a few years. However, the military struck again, and the General Buhari and Diagmo regime came into being, bringing in its wake the abolishment of the legislative arm of government and a major turning point in the life of Rotimi Obeyesun.
The then Secretary of the Government and Head of Service, Mr. Binisawa, said the only condition he will absorb me back into the civil service is for me to go back to level 9, because my colleagues who joined in 1979, I got only one promotion. They were level 9. She said I had to go back to level 9. There and then I decided to resign, because I could not imagine how I would be able to cope from level 12 down to level 9. So that's why I resigned my appointment, and I now face business. I got the inspiration from my late father, and I can say that I was born with it because I got the gene from him. My father, Mr. Sunday Abiodun Obeyesun, within his short life span, he had three surviving companies. He had a textile trading company known as Teledalache Trading Company, opposite Total Petrol Station in Isayin. He had a bakery also in Isayin, and he has a transport company known as Bosheri Transport Company, also in Isayin. Apart from the gene that has been deposited in me by both my father and my mother, I also got the tutelage from the two of them right from my teenage years.
Subsequently, Timsed International Limited became a phenomenon in the clearing and forwarding business.
I started with him for over 20 years. And I thank God, since then, I'm still working together with him.
As a man who has a knack for generating business ideas for the provision of essential services, Bashoru Obeyesun ventured into importation of industrial chemicals. This gave birth to one of the flagship companies, Sunshine Oil and Chemical Development Company Limited. Sunshine Oil and Chemical Development Company Limited is today a major brand in the importation and supply of chemical products to manufacturing industries across Nigeria.
I knew him to be a businessman, a contractor. I first met him when I was governor of Osun State. He won a competitive tender under my administration to supply water chemicals. And we did supply according to our agreement.
Today, Sunshine Oil and Chemicals has moved beyond importation of chemicals. The company has developed technical capacity to produce industrial chemicals locally. The exponential growth of Sunshine Oil and Chemicals has over the years equally impacted on the growth of other subsidiaries of the Timsed conglomerate.
When I started the work, my chairman said, people don't bring things from heaven, that you have to learn it. So he pushed me into it, and here I am today, 8 years after. I'm still waxing strong. He's my mentor, and he's somebody that sees potentials in people and help them to come out of their cocoon. If not for him, I would just maybe somewhere doing something that I didn't know that I have this kind of gift inside of me. It was when he pushed me into it, and I realized that I can do more.
when I got there, I have only ICANN 8 years. But from here, it is from here that I went to the Olabisi Onabanjo University. I finished that first. Immediately I finished, my chairman said that, why can't you go for your master? I said, there's no money. Then he asked me that, I will borrow you money not to go. You can go. So that is why I went ahead to further at LAUTECH to do my master degrees, that is administration in finance. So I finished that one. I request for car loan and he gave it to me. I have my car up to now. Then the third one, which I am very, very grateful on it, is I built my own house. It is true because I don't know how much I can save to buy land.
He lead by example. He's not bossy. So he's a man that is ready to carry you along, whatever he's doing.
Celebrating the life of Bashorun Rotimi Obeyesun today is not just about him or his companies, but his core values and key performance indicators that he inherited from his late parents and the ones he acquired by experience.
He epitomizes nobility, credibility, integrity, and honor. And added to that is his high sense of freedom.